Hey, so I've been wanting to get some information on the virus. So I'm gonna go to the Colorado government website. It's Covid19.Colorado.gov. The only problem is that this is a lot of random information. So if we go up here where the tabs are, where it says data, which is what I'm trying to collect, it's a little better organized, but there's still a lot of tabs under data. So what I did, the very first thing I did was I wrote down the information that I'm trying to get from the website. So I want to know how many cases are in our state. Like how many people had the virus in our state to this date, and then how many cases in our county, how many deaths in our state, how many deaths in our county, and then I want to know information is happening right now, current information. So like how many people are in the hospital right now, how many ventilators are available for them to get oxygen, and then how many ventilators of the ones that are available, how many of them are being used. Let's see if we can find that information on here. So on that website, if I go here to data, let's go to case data and see what they tell us. A lot of stuff. Let's go to the good stuff. The numbers. Okay, so here it tells us how many cases are in Colorado, how many people have been hospitalized. Okay, that's some of the information that I was wanting to get. It says how many people were tested, how many deaths. That is too close to 1,000. Yeah, so it has some of the information that I wanted, so let's go ahead and write that down. I wanted how many cases in our state. It says here 16,225. 16225. Let's see. Oh, the very first one. 16,225. 225 cases. Okay. And then the next one was how many cases are in our county. Here it says Colorado case counts by county. Our county's Larimer County. So, here we go. Larimer County, 384 cases. Okay, let's write that down. 384. What's next? It says deaths in our state, deaths in our county. If it's readily available, I'm gonna go ahead and put the deaths in our state too. People tested, deaths. Oh, deaths in our state. 832. 832 deaths in our county. We don't see that information here. Let's get this out the way. Boom. It has other good information though, like by age group, like how many cases you've had by each age. This is around where we're looking at, and this is me here. We got it says here that more female get it, but more male are actually dying. That is interesting data. Let's keep looking to see if we see any deaths in our county, Larimer County. Whoa, look at this graph. It says for every three days, it says how many cases were reported. Whoa, what date is this? Oh, look, you can hover over it and get information on it. April 25th, there were 725 cases. So it's been going down slightly since then, not really much. Let's keep going. This is how many cases in Colorado that have been reported every day. Those are going up. There's a map. Case rates. So for every 100,000 people, it says how many people were infected. So here in Larimer County in northern Colorado, it means 110 people for every 100,000 people. Look at that. The darker the blue, the more infected. It looks like the gray ones haven't been reported at all. Number of deaths by county. That's what we were looking for. Let's see if we find Larimer. Oh, right away. So there's been 18 deaths in Larimer County. Let's put that information down. Right, so it looks like the only thing we're missing is current information. So on my current information, I'm looking for hospitalized people. Let's go back up to the data tab. Hospital data, that sounds promising. I don't want you here. Okay. Okay. So here in the hospital data, it tells us the number of patients that are currently hospitalized for confirmed COVID-19 cases. So currently, right now, there's 737 people that are hospitalized. Let's write that down. Hospitalized people, 737. There's a lot of good information on here. Number of patients discharged within the... So this is how many people were left the hospital. I'm assuming it's because they were okay in the past 24 hours. This is the amount of facilities, clinics, hospitals that have staff shortages, that don't have enough people to help out. So here we are. This is the information that I was looking for. Critical care ventilators in use over how many total critical care ventilators. So if we're looking for how many are available completely, it's the bottom number, like the bottom number of a fraction. It's 1,080. That's how many are available. And then it says how many are being used. There's 437 being used right now, and there's 1,080 available. So let's write that down. 1,080 available and 437 being used right now. Looks like that's all the information I was looking for. Have a brief look at what other cool information they have. This is a graph, a bar graph. Hospitals updating data. Oh, I just realized what this is. It's saying that how many hospitals, or what percentage of all the hospitals in the state are actually reporting data. So today, which is May 3rd, there's only 73% of hospitals. That means that there's a lot of data we're not getting. So these numbers are probably not completely accurate. They're only accurate for the amount of hospitals that are reporting the data. Here's a line graph. Number of COVID-19 patients admitted or discharged or transferred. So how many people were admitted or discharged? So this blue line, if I hover over it, it tells me the information that it is. This is cool. All the graphs that they have, if I just hover over it, it tells us what the information is. Does that work for everything? Yeah, it does. For everything. Look at that. Well, this is a pretty cool website. So the website to go to is Covid19.Colorado.gov.